Hi there everybody, and welcome to another video here at Daring Beefcake. I have on this video a VW Polo 2009, and I'm gonna be replacing this center console fascia here because this one, it's all broken. So all these things here are broken, and if you can see, this is really looking nasty. Now, if this wasn't broken, I would have probably removed it and maybe sand this down and then repaint it. But since all of these here are broken, I thought I might as well replace it. And here's the replacement. It is a second-hand one from eBay. It's in much better condition. It's not perfect, but it is better. And at least these are okay as well. I removed this button from there because it's got something there, but I can actually use one of the original ones. So you may notice that everything here is a little bit out of place, and that's because I've already started the removing process of this, but I thought to make a video of it. So to remove this fascia, there are 4 screws that we need to remove. Those Torx screws are actually let's have a look. This is a T25 Torx. Now the screws I've already undone as well. So this little bit of fascia here pops out, literally. You can just pull it out, it just unclips. So obviously be careful when pulling things out so you don't break them. And then you have these Torx screws, the T25s, one there. And another one here. Now I removed that from there. This is something that somebody fitted for an iPod or something like that, which I may end up refitting on the old one. I mean, on the new one. But for now, now with a flathead screwdriver, you can put it on the side of this and pop this open. So you can see mine is already half open, but again, this is just clipped in there. It pops out like that, and in there you're gonna find another 2 Torx. So one here and another one there, which I already removed. And that will kind of loosen this fascia, but we need to remove the radio as well. And in order to remove the radio, you're gonna need this type of keys here, which they go in this direction in there. You push them in until they click, and then you can take this radio out. Now, technically, I didn't really push them in all the way until they clicked. I just pushed them in like so. The only one that clicked was this one, so I can actually pull the radio out. As long as these are in and pushing, well, let me show you on the side. There's some type of spring-loaded clips. So this here. So when you put that in there, it sort of pushes that in, and it releases the radio. So you need 4 of these in order to put them in. So this is the only one that's remained in there because it's actually clicked in there, and I'm gonna have to remove it in a minute. But we get the radio out, and then there are 2 Torx screws right at the back there that we also need to take out. Now those are I didn't do. Okay, and with that out of the way, now there will be two more torques that we need to remove. One will be behind here. This cover should just unclip, basically. Again, it's just clipped on. There will be a Torx in there, and this other one here, there will also be a Torx. So there is a clip that you can just about access from the side here. So if you get your screwdriver in that hole there, you'll be able to just push that thing out, and then the whole thing will come out. You can see the little clip there. There's another one on the side, and again in there there is another Torx screw. Right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take that out. Right, it looks like I'm gonna have to remove the radio connections here in order to disconnect, well, to be able to get the fascia out here, because it's going to interfere. I was trying to avoid taking it out because I didn't really want to. I'm not sure if it's gonna need a code or not, and I don't think I have the code, but I don't really have a choice, I think. So I'm gonna take it out, and that is out of the way. So this one here I disconnected as well. You just have to press on that little white clip there and it will release that. So right, let's push these cables back, and I should technically be able to get this out. Again, it's sort of clipped on the sides here, but now technically you're not gonna have this connection. Obviously I have it because somebody connected it. It's an aftermarket thing, so I'm not sure how it's. So I'm gonna figure out how to remove this. That's not something that you would have, but basically the fascia is out. Okay, I managed to get this thing off. It actually looks like it's an official VW part for an iPod. I didn't really realize that. So there we are. But obviously this car is a 2009, so iPods with that kind of connection not really used that very much anymore. But you can actually buy an adapter and connect a newer iPod type of thing. Right, so now we've got to this stage. I forgot to mention that we actually need to just disconnect the plugs back here as well. These connections, obviously I have the hazard lights and this, which is for the windows, and those are always a bit of a pain, but it's a matter of, again, pressing the clip that's on the side there. I have to press that and sort of try to remove the connection. So that's the clip I'm pressing. So same with the other one. Now we can take this out. So out with the old, in with the new. So from this point on, I don't think there's much to say. The refitting of this is just a reversal of removal. So I'll get refitting this, and then once I get to the radio, I'll plug it in and I'll show you guys if it needs a code or not, and then you can decide whether you want to disconnect it or not, depending on whether you have your code or not. Okay, so if you disconnect the radio, it will require a code. So it's not going to just go back to life as normal, which means you're gonna have to have a code if you want to if you disconnect your radio. I know that some of them don't require a code, but unfortunately this one does. So now I'm gonna have to get it. I can get a code from, I mean, I'm gonna try calling VW first. Sometimes they are nice enough to give it to you, but otherwise you can get this online, so I'll give that a go. But if you do go online, you have to, usually they ask you for a number, so let's have a look at that. Oops. Okay, so anyway, having done that, this is pretty much how you can change the fascia. Not really difficult. So again, don't forget to subscribe and like, and we'll see you on the next video. So thank you for watching.